Hello, hello. Hey, Bo. Hey, Chris. Hey, Jason. All right, no more buffering. Yay. How is everybody? Hello. Hello to my lurkers. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes, make sure it stays green. Let people filter in, all that kind of thing. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, DRS. So how's everybody doing? Hopefully, if any of you are in the areas that were impacted really badly by the snowstorms, things are getting better for you. Finally got your box very busy with banknotes. Yeah, you got a lot. But at least now you'll know what you already got. So that's a good thing, right? And you have a break from it tonight because no banknotes on the list tonight. We had a big order we've been working on, so we had to make sure that we covered all our bases with that one before we could put any more on the lists. But they'll be coming back probably next week. I think this will actually be the first time in quite a while that every lot on the list is coins. Did I sell the horse blankets? Yes, I did. Those are all sold. In fact, we sold them during the stream last week. But don't worry, we always get more. So if you're still hoping for some at some point, we'll always get more. Alright, for anybody new that's watching, here is our Facebook link. Today's lot list is on there. It's always on there every Monday when we do our streams, or any day we do a sale. Hey, Aaron. So if you're on Facebook, it should be the top post. And you can see everything we got available today. Hey, Lady Jacks. And then here is our payment info for anybody new that's watching. Pretty standard. All payments are made via, can be made via PayPal, or we have Cash App. If you do it through PayPal, make sure that you do it goods and services only. Shipping will be $4.50 to $22 depending on the size of your package. $4.50 being the standard little purple bubble mailers that we send out, and $22 being the large flat rate box. If you want registered shipping, there will be an additional $20 charge, and you will need to make sure to let your post office know during the COVID era to hold a registered package at the post office so that you can come and sign for it. Alright, we also have a mailing list. If anybody wants to be on the mailing list, send us a email to cheapskatecoins@gmail.com and let me know, add you to the mailing list. Hey, Silver. If you're on the mailing list, you will get the lot list in your email, usually about 3-4 days before each sale. Sometimes if I'm slacking, it'll be like 2 days before. But if you're on the mailing list, you get the option to pre-purchase items. Just like with our streams, it is first come, first serve. So the first person to email wanting something will get it. You just have to make sure when you do pre-purchases that everything that you pre-purchase gets paid for by Sunday night. Alright. Alright, so we got a lot to get to tonight, so I'm not going to be doing a lot of extra stuff. We do still have a couple extras, and then we're going to be going pretty fast through everything tonight to make sure we get to everything. You know, we have some weeks we get hit hard on pre-sale, and we have, you know, only a handful left for the streams. Other weeks, like this week, it's much slower, so we have a lot of stuff to get through. It all balances out. All right. Move this out of the way real quick. I'll put it over here. Alright, so we showed you guys these last week. We've still got 4 left. If anybody wants one. Oops. I put a typo on it. Hang on. Get rid of that. Remove.
20.
Yeah, I labeled those backwards. There we go. Now it's right. Alright. So these are the banknote albums. These are 20 bucks each. They are 20 bucks each. I had a typo on it. I just fixed it. So these hold 103 banknotes. They're technically advertised as being for foreign banknotes, but of course you can put American banknotes in them if you wish. But as you see, it's got pictures of banknotes from all around the world. It says banknote album. So these are set up. So you got your pages hold 3 notes each. Trying to get the camera up high enough so you can actually see it. So the pages hold 3 notes each. And it's got a little bit of stuff on there on who designed it and all that kind of thing. More pictures of banknotes on the inside of it.
I'm not surprised though.
Yeah, you got a lot. And then on the back cover, you got more pictures of banknotes. So very cool album. And then of course on the very back of it is all just pictures of banknotes. So really cool albums. So we got 4 of these left, 20 bucks each if anybody wants one. I want to make sure for any of you people that collect the banknotes, you get a good place to store and display them. Anybody want a banknote album? And by the way, anybody who gets one of these will automatically be in a medium flat rate. They don't fit in the bubble mailer flat rates. But as always, we hold packages so you can maximize your shipping. But alright, if anybody wants one of these, let us know. Alright, and then some storage for the coin collectors out there. We've still got the universal airtights. They have the sizing gaskets on the inside. These things will hold anything up to a silver eagle. So literally any American coin will fit in these. If you play around with the sizing gaskets, most foreign coins will fit in these. As always, it's a 10-pack for $5. We've got 7 now because Lady Jax wants one. So we got 7 left. Anybody need some airtights to protect your coins? Keep those coins safe. Anybody else? One of the red books. That's the one that I forgot to grab. Or if you need me to, I can grab it.
Not using that chair. I'll kill myself on that chair right now.
Alright, last call on these. Thank you. Alright, we're going to move on. If anybody decided you want some of those, we do have 7 left. Just let us know. Alright, and then the final item that was not on the list. And I'm doing a special on these. So take advantage. These are way cheaper than buying them online right now. These are the 2021 Red Books. And I'm doing them for 15 bucks. We got 2 available. You buy one of these online right now, you're paying $18.99 plus shipping. You get one through us, you're getting it for 4 bucks cheaper. 74th edition 2021 Red Book. Any takers at 15 bucks? That makes it cheaper than what you could have bought it from the actual company. Considering that was the company price if you bought it from Whitman Publishing. So we're selling them for $3 cheaper than retail from the company itself. If you've never seen a red book, they're a great tool to have. They go over all kinds of stuff for every series of coins. You don't want to use them as a price guide because prices are constantly fluctuating. But it gives you mintages. And then when you get, let me find the beginning section for one. For every single one of them, at the beginning section, it gives you a grading guide. So you know what to look for to try and determine date. Or determine grade. Every single one of them will have what to look for each design to know how to tell the grade. So excellent tool to have. Something that every coin collector should have at least one of. And we're going for the last call for these. Don't miss out. I can pretty much guarantee you we are the only place you're going to be able to get one of these for $15. Alright, moving on. If anybody does decide you want one, let me know. Alright. Alright, so it's something that doesn't happen very often. Our first regularly listed coin is actually our showcase item for tonight.
That's my fault. I put it first.
It's all good. I know some of you love these kind of coins. This is the 1792 Great Britain halfpenny Warwickshire Hickman's Condor token. Graded XF45 by NGC. Going for $110. That is a beautiful coin. Range better.
Whatever is itching my throat needs to stop.
Don't forget, you guys are allowed to talk. Okay, there goes my camera. Get back on there, clip. You all are allowed to talk, so I don't feel like I'm just talking to myself. There we go. That's better. Check that out.
Petey.
$17.92. I don't know. Maybe he's busy.
Who?
Last call on this one.
He could be eating dinner.
All right, moving on. I'm sure somebody would have been interested in that one. Guess not. It's a very nice coin, especially for its age. Considering that's what, 1992. To be next year would be 230 years old. So right now 229. That is an oldie. All right, next up, we got the 1977 1 crown from Britain. Going for $4. And this one is going to Honey Family. Congrats, Honey Family. How have you been, honey? All right. Now for the silver. Oh, it's all good. Busy is part of life. All right, 1903, 3 pence. In good. 0.925 sterling silver, going for $5. Going to Bo. Congrats, Bo. She did this all in date order, not denomination order like I normally do. So we're going in totally in date order today. So now we got a 1921 6 pence. This one's in very good. 50% silver. Going for $3.
Hey, got the list on.
How much room do you have in your box? I'm pretty sure a pretty decent amount.
Who, Bo?
Honey Family.
Honey? I can look.
Any takers for $3? Going to Bo. Congrats, Bo.
You have a little bit more than half of a box.
You're in a medium flat rate, and you have about half, or a little over half. So, Honey Family, you got lots of room to fill. Let's go on the boat. Alexander, you were way too slow, man. Next up, 1925 sixpence. 50% silver and fine. Going for $3. To Bo.
Oh my god, Bo doesn't have a package.
No, we shipped it.
I forgot.
Bo's starting a new one.
I forgot. Crap, Bo.
Alright, next up. Heck yeah, he is. Like, give me that foreign silver. Next up, 1926, 3 pence. Very good. 50% silver, $3. Glare. And going to Bo. Bo's like, alright, I got my fill of banknotes, now I need some foreign silver. No banknotes need to make up for it. Alright, next up, 1929, 6 pence. 50% silver and very good, $3. That's that other design. It's got the thistles.
And Bo.
And going to Bo.
Crap, Bo.
Next up is 1930s, 6 pence. That's the wrong coin. Where's the 1930? Hang on. Trying to locate a coin.
Well, if we do have it, then Bo wants it.
Hang on. I think this one might be gone already.
I don't know.
Hang on. Checking something real quick. Because that coin is not here, but does not have any name next to it. So trying to figure out what is up with that coin real quick. Bear with me, guys. Just trying to solve the case of the missing coin. Checking to see if it accidentally got into another stack or anything. Did it end up over there by accident?
I'm looking right now. And I'm not seeing it.
Alrighty then. Well, apparently that coin is on hiatus, so sorry about that. A little note over here, missing. So that way I know later to try and look for it. Alright, so moving on to the one I originally put down. Hey, Bill. 1934. 3 pence in AU. And this one is going for $7. 50% silver. Going to Bo.
I just wanted to make sure that
It ran away. No, don't sell me. Congrats, Bo. Alright, and then we also have the same coin, but in an extremely fine for $5. 1934, 3 pence, extremely fine. Looking for 5. Focus. There we go. Now you can see it. Alright, moving on. To the 1936. 1936, 3 pence, EF, 50% silver. Going for $5. Going to Bo. Congrats, Bo. Next up, 1937. 3 pence, 50% silver, extremely fine. This one's going for $3. And that is the third design of the 3 pence silvers for the reverse. And this one's going to Bo. Bo's cleaning up on that British silver tonight. Alright, next up, 1942. This one is a 6 pence. 50% silver, very fine. Looking for $6. Any takers at 6? Alright, moving on. Oh, I wouldn't have been able to do much on these anyway. I've already got these pretty much at the lowest prices I can go. So, you're good. Alright, next one. Actually, the next two are 1943 6 pences. One is in a VF for $4. And then we got an EF for $5. So if you bin, just say bin and grade. Let me know which one you're binning on. That's the EF. And that's the VF. And Bo says, I will take both.
Okay.
Both going to Bo.
Grazie.
All right. And the final coin from Britain is a 1946 sixpence. And a VF for $4. You'll do the 42 as well? All right. 1942 going to Bo. Hey, Cindy. And this one's going to Bo. Congrats, Bo. All right. Making a globe hop. Which one did you not get? The only one that you didn't get was the 34 EF, because you got the 34 AU. But, I mean, if you want both, this one was $5. You'll take it? Or... Well, I mean, other than the graded one. That was the 34, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, Cindy, check this out. Because you missed it in the beginning. I'll show it again so you can see it. 1792 Great Britain. Halfpenny. Warwickshire. XF 45. That is a freaking cool coin. Still available if anybody wants it. $110. Oh yeah, this thing is awesome. Alright, we are going to New Zealand. And kicking off New Zealand. It's a 1933 1 shilling, 50% silver in fine for $8. Would match your 5 Kopeck. Not quite. We've got one of those coming up next week. Looking for $8. Anyone? Same year. What year was yours? Yours was 76, right? Oh, 92. Okay. Hang on. It's in the one on top of the albums. Last call on the New Zealand shilling. Can't miss it. It's the gigantic freaking copper. Apparently you can't miss it. No, different year. This one's the 1777. So that'll be coming up next week. All right, moving on from this one. To the 1934 1 shilling New Zealand. 50% silver in fine. Going for $5. And no love for the New Zealand tonight, huh? What did New Zealand ever do to you?
Nothing.
All right, moving on. To the 1935 1 shilling. What's in this pick at the bottom? That's my guard bird. Don't mess with it. The 1935 1 shilling New Zealand, 50% silver and very fine, going for $8.
And it was my pick too.
All right, moving on. To the 1943 1 shilling from New Zealand. 50% silver AU. Only 900,000 of these were ever minted. This coin lists on NGC for $22. We are doing it for $12. So that makes this a semi-key date. And it's in an AU to boot. Any takers? Going to Aaron. Congrats, Aaron. Next up, $19.44 3 pence from New Zealand, 50% silver VF, going for $3. He's got that cool beat down stick design. Looking for $3, anyone? Making dinner and lurking. Trying to get through this as quick as I can so we can do dinner. We're making spaghettis tonight. Spaghetti. Gonna do some homemade garlic bread. It's gonna be good. Are you having the same thing? Nice. Alright, moving on. Final coin from New Zealand. 1946, 3 pence. 50% silver and extremely fine, going for $6. Made Chinese chicken and broccoli over white rice with white sauce.
That sounds good.
Interesting. Maybe doing up some sweet and sour chicken soon. Chicken tempura. I just gotta finish getting the rest of the ingredients I need. Alright, moving on. No love for New Zealand. Usually you guys are all over New Zealand. Yeah, I saw that on the news. Are you in the area affected by the crazy power outages? Because there's still people in Texas without power, isn't there? Oh, you got it? Oh, sorry, Aaron. I didn't even see that. My bad. So the 46 is going to Aaron. All right. We got you covered now, Aaron. Thank you for pointing that out to me, guys, because I completely missed that. Yeah, they need to get that situation dealt with. And people getting those, like, $16,000 electric bills, that's ridiculous.
What?
Yeah, there's people in Texas that the few people that did manage to actually keep their power on during the huge blizzards are starting to get electric bills anywhere between like $500 and $16,000. It's freaking ridiculous.
Yeah.
So there's like their state legislator and stuff is starting to look into ways to see if they can stop them from doing that. All right, what was I doing? Aaron, New Zealand. Got it. Getting sidetracked. All right. Your county's one of the state of emergencies. Well, hopefully you're doing all right, Cindy. I mean, you're on here, so I assume you have power. So that's at least good.
Right?
Oh, yeah, that's ridiculous that people are getting charged like that. That shouldn't even be legal.
No, it shouldn't.
All right, going to Australia, 1942, 6 pence. 0.925 sterling silver in a very fine $4. And that's actually the Denver. We forgot to put the D on there.
Oops.
1942 D. D's.
Still no water.
Yeah, the deep freeze like blew a bunch of the water pipes in Texas, so a lot of people don't have water.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to get that figured out. That is ridiculous. All right, moving on. To the 1943 Florin from Australia. 925 sterling silver, extremely fine, going for 12. Yeah, if you still got snow out there, melt the snow down. There's your water. Any takers for the Florin? This thing's only like $1 over melt. Hey, Trent.
Hey, Trent. Snow is finally gone.
And this one is going to Trent.
Congrats, Trent.
Congrats, sir. This one's still available too if you wanted it, Trent. The 42D 6-pence for $4. So if you wanted that one too, just let me know. And then a bunch of the New Zealand still available if you wanted to see it again. Alright, moving on. You want the other Australia? Cool. Got your name on it, sir.
He doesn't have a package either.
Alright, we are going to Canada. Kicking off with quarters. 25 centers. Alright, kicking off with the 1902H. 25 cent in good. There is some damage on it. On the obverse, nothing too bad. It's just a little bit of dings right in there. Only 800,000 of these were ever minted. It is 925 sterling silver, and it is going for $10. And your H mint mark is right down there at the bottom. It's that H for Heaton and Sons. Any takers? There's an estimated 75% of all Canadian silver coins have been melted down, so, I mean, do the math on how many are probably left. Alright, moving on to the 1905. $925 sterling silver. This one's in a good. 800,000 of these ever minted. And this one again is going for $10. Yeah, I mean, there's an estimated 200,000 of each of these still exist in the world. Coins only deny it. We do not have any silver bars available. We rarely get silver bars. Sometimes we get silver rounds, but not so much on bars. Like, every now and again we'll have the rare one. You're welcome. All right, moving on. To 1911. 925 sterling silver. This one is in VG. Going for $8.
Okay. I didn't hear you respond, so.
It's alright, I was only talking to him for about 45 seconds. That's good.
I didn't hear you.
Any takers? $8.
Okay.
These are some hard to get coins, folks. These older dates for the Canadians are tough to get a hold of. Hey, Running Eagle. Welcome. Alright, moving on to the 1917. 1917, 25 cents, 925 sterling silver in very fine, going for $15. Alright, I'm going to start knocking through all these Canadas pretty quick, so if you guys want something, jump on it.
Especially since we have a lot of Canada.
Alright, moving on to the 1918. 1918, 25 cents, 925 sterling silver and good for $5. That's like right around melt. What is melt on there right now? Melt on these right now, $4.88. Yeah, so you're getting that coin at 12 cents over melt. And going to Trent. Congrats, Trent. Oh, we had two of those if anybody else wanted one. Here's another one for 12 cents over melt. Any takers on the second one? Trent's like, sure, I'll take the other one. At least Trent understands value. All right. Next up, we got the 1920 in fine. 925 sterling silver. This one is going for $8. Heck yeah, why wouldn't you buy silver at 12 cents over melt? That I don't understand why anybody would not do that. moving on to the 1933 at 12 cents over melt. Oh wait, this will be a little bit more over melt because this is down to 80% silver now. So let's check these. 1933. 25 cents Canada. Melt on the 80 percenters, 422. Okay, so you're getting these for 78 cents over melt. Still not bad. That's still less than $1 over melt. Yeah, plus the silver price is skyrocket again, like a lot of people are saying that they're going to throughout this year, then you're definitely going to want to stack up on it. All right, moving on. Oh, nope, going to Trent. Congrats, Trent. Snuck in there right at the end. All right, next up, 1944. This one's in a VF. Going for $5. 78 cents over melt.
WW.
Silver right now is... Give me a second, I'll tell you. Silver is $28.30 an ounce right now, up 94 cents today. Gold is 1,812, platinum is 1,285, and palladium is 2,411. So getting up there flirting with $30 again. All right, moving on to the 1951. 25 cents Canada, 80% silver, very fine, $6. Yeah, we're having trouble getting rid of these Canadian silvers now that Far North is on vacation. Far North goes gaga over these. That dude loves his Canadian coins. He probably sells them to people up in Canada because they've been trying to get all their coins back. All right, moving on to the 1960 in VF for $6. Hopefully not have to melt. No, so many of their coins have been melted down. The collectors now are trying to get the ones that are still out there. They're trying to get them back to Canada.
Because they want to have it
So yeah, it's mainly the collector community up there that's trying to get them back. All right, moving on to the 64. 80% silver, very fine. Going for $5. 78 cents over melt.
Yeah.
And this one's going to Trent. Congrats, Trent. All right, next up. Okay, this one ended up a little out of order, but hey, why not? So that was the 64. Here's the 62.
Sorry.
1962, 5 cents. Or 5 cents, 25 cents. 80% silver VF. Again, going for $5. 78 cents over melt. Going to Trent. Congrats, Trent. And the last one, 1965. 25 cents. An extremely fine. 80% silver. $5. 78 cents over melt. And going to Trent.
That's Trent.
Alright. Give me a sec. Hang on,
Hi, Henry.
Hey, Henry. Doing some math real quick. Alright. Doing some math real quick because I'm going to give you guys a bundle option here. Did I find any goose dollars? Not yet, but I will. I haven't been in touch with my Canadian guy this past week.
He's been busy.
All right. The last 8 remaining quarters that didn't sell would have been $68 individually. If anybody wants all of them, I'll knock $20 off and make it $48 for all. And Impan says, yes, please.
Hi, Impan.
All right, give me a sec. I got to adjust these real quick for the math. So that makes them $6 each. For the math. All right. How have you been, Impan? Your leg sucks. All right. Next up, going into $50 for Canada. Kicking off with some rare ones. Hanging in there. All right, we are kicking off with the 1910 925 sterling silver. 650 of these ever, or 650,000 of these ever minted. This one's going for $10. And going to Impan. Congrats, Impan. Next up, the 1916 50 cent. Only 460,000 of these were ever made. This one's in a very good for $14. Any takers? And then we've also got 3 of these in good for $10. So these are $10 each for the goods. All 925 sterling silver. And checking the melt real quick. 975 is melt on these. So the 3 in good you'll be getting for 25 cents over melt each.
Been 3 a ton.
And Impan was first, so Impan is getting the 3 in good.
Trent, did you want the one that's not in good?
Did you want the VG one, Trent? You'll take the VG? All right.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure before we put your name down.
Which one was it that you just grabbed?
The BG.
The 16, right? Okay. Next up, the 1918 925 sterling silver in very good. This one is going for 18 bucks.
And Aaron.
Going to Aaron.
Congrats, Aaron.
All right. Next up, we got 3 of these available. These are the 1939 $1, 80% silver. 1 is in BU, 2 are AUs. So the BU is 28 bucks. And the 2 AUs are $25 each. So here is AU number 1.
And DRS.
DRS wants to be you. All right, so that leaves the 2 AUs available, 25 bucks each. And here is number 2. Impan wants 1. That leaves 1 left. Any takers on the last one? Last call. Trent is taking the last one.
Congrats, Trent.
Look at that, sir. All right. We are moving on to Mexico. Kicking off Mexico with an oldie. 1889, 10 centavos, 90% silver. In good. Going for $5. And this one is going to DRS.
Congrats.
Next up, 1905, 10 centavo, 80% silver in fine at $4. Other day, I got a 2018 $100 quarter-pound silver note.
Cool.
From what country? Because America hasn't made silver notes in ages.
Pound would be USA.
You might want to check and see if that's something you're even supposed to have. So I was under the impression we didn't even make those anymore. Or if they were made, they were just basically for like big time purchases. Alright, moving on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. You said a note. You didn't say bar. That makes more sense. All right, next up, 1934 20 centavo. Oh yeah, you said note, so I was thinking banknote. 72% silver in VF. God, calm down, light. Going to DRS.
Congrats, DRS.
Next up, 1937 50 centavo in VF. 72% silver, $7. Going to Henry. Congrats, Henry. Everybody, Henry just beat you by a lot.
Right?
And then the last one from Mexico, 1939, 5 centavo. Extremely fine for $8. Going to DRS. Actually, you're not the closest to us. DRS lives right across town. All right. So if anybody wanted it, the 1905 still available, $4. That's the only one that didn't sell. If anybody wants it, let me know. Cheater. And we are moving on to the Netherlands. $19.18, 25-cent Netherlands. 64% silver and a VG for $4. What are you doing?
Fixing my mistake.
Oh, the extra letter you threw in.
Yes.
Going to Impan. Those don't matter, because those have already gone out. Here, going to Impan. Next up is the 1928 10 cent from the Netherlands. 64% silver in a VF. Going for $4. moving on. Last one from the Netherlands is the 1941 10-cent AU, $3. And going to Honey. Congrats, Honey. All right. Globe hopping again to South America. We're going to Guatemala. The 1933 5 centavo. 72% silver in VF. 600,000 of these were ever minted. This is $5.
And Aaron.
And going to Aaron.
Congrats, Aaron.
Next up is the 1961 5 centavo. 72% silver AU. $4. Hey, Paul.
Hi, Paul. And Impan.
And this one's going to Impan. Congrats, Impan. Next up is the 1948 10 centavo in AU. Only 324,000 of these were ever minted. This one's going for $8. And going to Aaron. Ooh, Claire.
Does not want Claire. Hey, let's take that out.
All right, and an even lower mintage, we've got the 1946 quarter Quetzal, 72% silver in very good, 203,000 ever minted, going for $10. And going to Aaron. So you just watch the list and time it out, and then as soon as I say moving on or whatever, then count 12 seconds and boom. Yeah. All right. And the last from Guatemala. At 299,000 minted, 1964 25 centavo, $7. 72% silver and extremely fine. And going to Aaron. Congrats, Aaron. I'm gonna have to find some more Guatemala for you guys.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so the ones that didn't sell, just so everybody is aware, the 1905 Mexico and Fine is still available. That one's $4. The 1928 Netherlands, 10 cents. VF, also $4.
It's because you are shown that you hit it before he did, but the way that we're seeing it.
Make sure you're on live chat too. And then New Zealand, we still got the 44 3 pence, 35 1 shilling, the 34 shilling, and the 33 shilling. So if anybody wants any of those, let me know.
Your screen is broken.
Oh, and if anybody was available, because I know some new folks came in, this is also still available. This was our showcase item for the night. This is 110 bucks. 1792 halfpenny Warwickshire Condor token. EF45 if anybody wants it. $110. What is it for? It's a coin. It's a halfpenny coin from the 1792. See? Halfpenny.
No, Bryn.
Well, it is England. Great Britain, England, part of England, yeah. So if anybody wants that, let me know. V-Nix. We haven't gotten to V-Nix yet. We haven't gotten even to American yet. We're just getting to American.
We have not done Mercs.
Patience, grasshopper. We're just getting into American right now. So, alright, we'll be back in like 5 minutes. We're going to take a quick break. And then we will be back with American coinage, starting with SMS sets. Don't go anywheres.
And we're going in order.
All right, I'm back. All right. Oh no, we're not in wrap up. All right, so each one of these we have 3 available. Oops. Starting with the 1965 SMS sets.
No.
I already said, I already let her know we're not. Did the nickel roll ship? Not yet.
No, not yet.
You still got a lot of room in your box, dude. I mean, if you want them shipped, we can, but you got a lot of room. So these are going for 13 bucks each. So you got, of course, your 40% silver Kennedy, SMS, quarter, nickel, dime, penny, and the SMS token that comes with it.
No, Bill, you have like half of the box.
Any takers on these? Get in there. Get in there. Here's set number 2. Beautiful coins. And set number 3. By the way, a little educational note I always like to throw in with these. If you ever want to get these graded and you want it to actually say SMS on the slab, you cannot open them. You have to let the grading company open them and take them out and grade them to get the SMS designation on it.
Because for all they know, it could have been in a mint set.
There were no mint sets for these years. That's why they did these.
No, I'm talking about the SMS sets that are...
Go ahead and ship. Will
Okay.
do. Alright, moving on.
Talking about the SMS sets that are after.
66 cameo, nice. Alright, next up, again, 3 available. Oh, BR Chef just came in at the end. He's grabbing 1. So next up, we got the 66s.
Alright, your name is on the list. It's shut.
Alright, 1966s.
BR Chef, right?
Yep. Alright, here is set number 1. Get in there. Here is set number 2. Speaking of cameo, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but that's still got a little bit of the frost left. I don't know if it's enough to get the cameo, but it's got a little bit. At least on the $half. And set number 3.
Coming out.
Should we just open up the other end? Give it a little push. And that one again still has a little bit of the frost left on the $half there. Last call in the 66s. All right, moving on to the 67s. Again, 3 available. $13 each. Here's set number 1. Work with me. Come on. Here is set number 2. That is probably a cameo nickel. Yeah, that nickel should get cameo if anybody sent that nickel in to get graded. If not, I'd be surprised. And set number 3. Last call on the 67s. I can do it for 36. Drop each one to 12. Chef, you want to do that deal? Get one of each for 12 bucks each?
He already got one.
Alright, so we got 2 people that want that deal. Alright, we got one more set. If anybody else wants the last one, we'll do that same deal. You're welcome. Anybody want the last set for 36? Last call. All right, moving on. All right, next item up. This is the 1972 mint set. No envelope, just the mint set. Going for $4. So you got all your Phillies, all your Denvers. Of course, because it's 72, you got your San Francisco penny. And that's going to Bill Betts. Congrats, Bill. Next up, we got a few American large cents tonight at really good prices. Kicking off with an 1837 in good. It is hold. Because of that, it's only $8. So people used to put the holes in them so they could like tie them to their clothes or wear them around their necks. That way they didn't lose it. Some people like them with the holes. They think it adds some, just a bit of history to it. But either way, at $8, that is a heck of a good price for a large cent. That is an old piece of history right there. Any takers? Or hang above the door to date their home? Did people do that? I didn't even know that. Alright, moving on. Next one, we got 2 available. They're the 1838s, both in good for $10 each. There's number 1. And there is number 2. Anybody who doesn't have at least one large cent in your collection, you should definitely add one. Alright, moving on to the 1847. There is some damage obverse. Oh, Bo is picking up one of the 38s. Congrats, so there is, as you can see, the scratches on the face right there. Other than that, it is a VG, but because of those scratches, it's only $10. That is a good, strong strike on the reverse. That is worth every bit of $10. Going to Honey.
Congrats, Honey.
And in the last one of the large cents is an 1854 in fine. Going for $12. Yeah, that one was a good one. Any takers? And I'll do a deal on these. If anybody wants the last three, that would have been $30 individually. I'll do it for $24 if anybody wants all three of the last three. That makes them $8 each.
Ben deal.
And Honey Family is taking that deal. Congrats, Honey. All right. Next up, we're going to need the scope for these. Scope time. Focus. What are you doing?
Moving that there. So you.
Alright, we got Flying Eagles. $18.58 large letters in very good.
$25.
Going for $25. On the A and the M, if they are touching on the 1858, that is a large letter. Over $25. Any takers? And then we've also got another one. But it is a VF Plus. Largies are all sold, Lady Jacks. And this one is $50 for the VF Plus. So you got 25 for the very good or 50 for the VF Plus. Any takers? Or if anybody wants both, I'll do both for 60. That'll save you another $15. Yeah, this was an awesome design, but it was just absolutely destroying dies. That's why they changed it. Last call on these. And we are moving on. All right, no love for the Flying Eagles. Got it. Next up, we got some nickel 3 centers. Again, these are the nickel, not the silver. Starting with 1867 in fine. Going for $10. So another coin that any collector out there should have at least one. Same with a 2 cent and a half cent.
I think they need to bring back that design for another coin.
This one's going to Chef. Congrats, Chef.
Because I really like that design.
They could do it for like a $3 coin, I guess.
Yeah.
Think you got a 64? Cool. Alright, next up, 1871. This one is in very fine for 15. The Thrickle? I've never heard anybody call it that before. I've heard Trime for the silver ones. I've never heard Thrickle. Any takers on this one? $15. It's a great price for a VF. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I haven't either.
Hey, Ramon.
Hi, Ramon.
Moving on. Oh, nope, that one's going to Ramon. That's Ramon. And then the last one is the 1873 VF with a die clash.
So it was Clash 3.
Huh?
It was Clash 3. That's what you have.
Oh no, this isn't a clash. You read my handwriting wrong. Never mind. She wrote Clash 3. It's supposed to say Closed 3. Let me fix it. She couldn't read my handwriting. It happens. My chicken scratch on there. Alright, 1873 Closed 3. There we go. So this is the Closed 3 version. There's a Closed 3 and an Open 3, and it depends on how far apart. If you can see my pointer. How far apart that and that are. So that is lined up pretty much with the point. That means it's a Closed 3. But again, this one's in a VF. And it's going for 15 bucks. Any takers? Hey Ramon, our showcase item for the night is still available. You want to see it? Alright, moving on.
I knew he'd want it. That's why I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, check this thing out, dude. I gotta go back to the overhead. $17.92 Great Britain D&H 145 halfpence. Warwickshire Hickmans. This is a halfpenny Condor token. Rated XF45 brown.
Yep, it's 110.
110 bucks. Let me link it real quick in case anybody wants it. Good. There you go. 110 bucks if either of you want it. Come on, stimulus. That thing is gorgeous. This is the highest grade one of these I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But that's still available if anybody wants it.
Yes, it is. It is definitely beautiful.
No, it's not silver. This is a big old piece of copper. That is solid copper. All right. Oh, and both of the Flying Eagle cents are still available if you wanted either one of them. They're both 1858 large letters. One's a VG, one's a VF. The VG is 25, the VF is 50. And I did a deal if anybody wants both for 60. All right, V Nickels. Got a couple of Rick Snows. $18.88. This is one of the semi-key dates. It is in about good. And believe it or not, even in about good, yep, that is still 14 bucks. And that is still under list. Attributed by Rick Snow.
Okay, that's like blaring it out.
Any takers at 14 for a semi-key date to the nickel series. All right, moving on to the 1912 in VF. Again, going for 14 bucks, graded by Rick Snow.
Yeah, it is.
Or if anybody wants both, I'll do both for 24. So that'll bring them down to 12 bucks each. Last call. And Ramon is taking that deal.
Congrats, Ramon.
Like, well, heck, if nobody else wants them. All right, next up, Mercury Dimes.
Lady Jax, get ready.
Lady Jax has been excitedly waiting for these. All right, so these are all some better date Mercury Dimes. Kick it off with the 1916 S in good. Going for $4.
You're welcome, Ramon.
Did you pull anything for DRS?
I didn't do it, but you did. Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because there's another 19 over here. Give us a second.
1931 into 19D.
That was supposed to be. Yeah, that was the one. We missed that one. Okay.
Oopsie.
And this one's going to Chef. Congrats, Chef.
Wait a sec.
Next up is the 1917 San Francisco. This one's in fine for $4. Going to Chef.
Congrats, Chef.
Alright, next one we got 2 available, but they're different grades.
So just let us know which grade you want.
This is the 1924 plain date in fine for $4, or VF for $7.
Oops, I put it too high. I tried.
So here's the fine. And here is the VF. Any takers?
Alrighty.
All right, moving on. Last Mercury dime is the 1937 plain date in extremely fine, $4. Oh, Ramon has been in the VF for the previous.
Okay. Did you just put Paul, not Ramon?
No.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
No, you clicked it and it went down. That's why it was.
Any takers on this one? 37 and extremely fine.
Be our chef.
Going to Chef. Congrats, sir.
Not this one.
All right. Next up, we got 3 of these available at $2 each. These are the 1976 Denver and Philly quarters. The Bicentennials. These are Bling and BU. $2 a set.
And we have 3.
So there's set number 1.
Ben all.
And Bill Betts is bidding them all. All right, well, there's 2 and 3. Too late, Chef. Bill Betts already got them all. All right, next up. The 1973 Denver and Philly Kennedy half-dollar set. Brilliant uncirculated, $5. Any takers? All right, moving on. To the 1974, we got 2 sets available. Brilliant uncirculated. Kennedy half-dollars. You're getting the Denver and the Philly. $5 a set. Any takers? All right, moving on. To the Bicentennial Kennedys. Again, $5 a set. We have 2 available. One going to Chef.
Correct, Chef.
Any takers on the second? moving on. To the 1977 Denver and Phillies. Again, we got 2 available. Both sets are BU and $5 each. Any takers? All right, moving on. To the 78s. And again, we are at 2 sets available. $5 a set. That one's really nice. The year you respond.
Alrighty.
All right, moving on.
Next up, we have 3 available.
Here we got 3 of these available. These are the 1981 Philly and Denver BU sets, $5 each. No love for Kennedys tonight, huh? All right, moving on. All right, next up, this was the final circulating year of the Kennedys. This is 2001 BU set, $5.
Is the only one?
Only one available. All right, moving on. And the last one of the Kennedys, this is an NIFC year. 2003 Philly and Denver BUs. $5 for the set. All right, if anybody wants one of every year, we can do one set of one of every year. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years worth. Nope, 7 years worth because BR Chef's buying this one. So 7 years worth. It's 73, 74, the bicentennials 77, 78, 81, and 2001. So 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would have been $35 individually. I'll drop it to $28 if anybody wants every year in this pile.
My BR Chef, that means you two, and we'll just
No.
take out the...
No.
No?
That's, you have to buy this pile.
Oh, okay. I figured that if BR Chef wanted to, since he's already gotten 2 sets.
Okay, BR Chef, if you decide to get it, I'll drop the 2 that you already got to $4 each.
Yeah. Paul Hampton said deal on
Okay,
that.
Paul Hampton is buying the remainders. Alright, so that's one of each year. Oops. All right. Did I sell the 73¢? No. The 1973 closed 3 is still available. How you doing, Captain Jigga? It's not a clash. It was a typo. It was supposed to say closed 3. So yeah, it's 1873 closed 3, 3 cent via $15. But yeah, it's still available if you want it. All right, last item from the list tonight. Is the 1980 San Francisco Susan B. Anthony dollar BU in one of these kind of generic slabs. Authenticated, brilliant, uncirculated. This is going for $4. Any takers? Going to Chef. Congrats, Chef. All right. All right, just a reminder to everybody, and for anybody who came in new, we've got 2 of the 2021 Red Books. We're doing a big deal on these right now. We're doing them for $15 each. So that's $3 less than you would have bought it from the company. Company's price was $17.95 plus shipping. You can get it from us for $15. We've got 2 available. So if anybody wants one of these, let us know. We've got 4 of these left. I'm just going to do the full cam. We have 4 of these left. These hold 103 banknotes each.
Yes, Lady Jacks.
These are $20 each.
You still have a box, and it's a medium box. And your box is...
By the way, if anybody gets one of these, you're automatically in a medium if you weren't already.
Like, it has a quarter left.
Would what fit? The album or the red book?
Which one?
The red book, definitely.
The album will fit. Maybe. Hold on. I'd have to see.
Yeah, she was wondering about the album. Checking.
Oh, wait. It's got to be in the other one, and no, it will not with everything else.
No.
Uh-uh.
Nope, it would upgrade you to the large flat rate. Not quite enough room.
The red book, yes.
So that would add like $6 or $7 shipping.
Canada's
The 50 cents, I think, all sold.
yeah.
Yeah, all of the Canada silver sold.
We have New Zealand, Netherlands, Mexico.
You'll take one? Okay, she's gonna take one and just upgrade.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna upgrade you to the large flat rate, so you'll have some more room to fill.
Yes. I just put it on top of your box for now.
Alright, so that's Lady Jacks for $20.
Gotta quit slacking.
Right, you're on the mailing list. Alright, and then the Universal Airtights. We've still got 7 of these. 5 packs for $10 as always. Fits anything from a dime to a silver eagle.
You're welcome.
So if anybody wants any of these, let me know. All of them, of course, come with the gaskets. You'll take another of the 10?
Okay.
Alright, so that leaves 6 left.
I already
Oh.
grabbed it.
Alright, anybody else? 10 of them for $5. Makes them 50 cents each. That is a great price for airtights. Oh, that goes on the Susan B. Anthony that Chef got. Put his little wrapper back on it.
I will.
And I will go over everything that's still available real fast. Alright, so if anybody wants any of these, let me know.
We knew.
Alright, so we've still got one of each year of the SMS sets available. They were $13 each or $36
I think it was 14.
for the set of 3. No, it was 13.
Oh, okay.
So if you get the set of 3 for $36, it makes it $12 per set for the special mint sets. This is the last group that we've got. Does anybody want these?
It'd be your chef. Your package will be going out this week.
Alright, moving on. Alright, also still available was both of the Flying Eagles. Both 1858 large letters. That's the VF Plus. And then there's also the VG. This one's $50. This one's $25. Or I did a deal. If anybody wants both, I'll do both for $60. Oh, sorry about that. Forgot that I never switched it back. Because I'm an idiot. Chef said go ahead and send.
His would have had to go out anyways.
Okay.
I just
There we
said
go.
that.
Okay, so let me show these again. SMS sets, I'm sure you guys know what they look like. That's them. $13 each or $36, you get the full set. Here's the Flying Eagles. 1858 large letter. The VG is $25. I don't know why it's not switching. Oh wait, there it is. God. My bad. Sorry. My brain is fizzled.
He did the wrong thing.
Alright.
He did not get that much sleep. Just FYI.
Yeah, I'm basically running off like a 3.5 hour nap. Do I need to show the SMS sets, or do you guys know what they look like? We'll do this one more time. SMS sets, $13 each, or all three for $36. There you go. Flying Eagles, VF Plus is $50. The VG is $25, or both for $60. So if anybody wants one of those, let me know. The 3 center. As soon as I find it.
And all 3 SMS sets, be our chef said.
Chef is taking the SMS. All right.
A taste.
The 73 close 3 still available. VF for $15. Do I accept wooden nickels? I do not.
Nope.
I know it, right? In a VF. Alright, so that's still available. If anybody wants it, let me know. We've got 1 Mercury dime still available. which is the 1924 plain date in fine for $4. So if anybody wants that, let me know. All right, and then from the foreign silver, we've got the 1905 10 centavos from Mexico for $4. And fine is the only Mexico still available. $80 silver on that one. And then I'm going to link all the New Zealands that are still available real quick, and then I'll show them. Alright, so that's all the New Zealands that are still available. There is the 44 3 pence in VF. That's $3.
Ben centavos.
Centavos in the 44. Alrighty. Okay. So this one right here is going to Chef, and so is this one. That was the 44. And the Mexico.
Bo says Ben the rest.
Bo wants the rest of the New Zealands. I assume you're talking about just the New Zealands, not like everything.
So the 35, the 34, and 33. All shillings.
All right.
What?
My list is showing that the... Oh, that's the one that disappeared.
Yeah.
That's the missing coin. All right. And then we got one left from the Netherlands. This is the last foreign silver that's available. Everything else is sold. This is the 1928 10 cents in VF for $4. 64% silver. And BR Chef's grabbing this one. Alright, and then of course, the Mac Daddy. $110.
Trying to get it back.
Yeah, I was looking these up online to see what they go for because the price guides like NGC and PCGS don't have prices listed, and in grades not even this good, these things are going for $200 each.
I can't get it. I tried.
It's also because it's in the bag too.
I know. I tried.
There. So that guy is still available. So any takers on any of these? These are the last items that were from tonight. We're going last call
On everything.
on everything. If there's nothing else, then we are going to get out of here, and we got a quick errand to run, and then we'll get going on invoices and all that. I'm actually surprised Ramon's not jumping on that one. I know he loves these oldies.
Right.
So somebody better grab it before he changes his mind. Oh, too late. He's grabbing it next week. All right, Ramon, we'll hold that for you for next week. BR Chef wants the 24 Merc dime.
Okay.
Right there. There we go. All right, anybody on the last three items?
2 Flying Eagles on a 3-cent. Thanks, can't stand it. Oh, and these.
Oh yeah, and there's some Kennedys left. Forgot about that. I'll do the same deal on these as I did the others.
Except for that
There's less years available, but
and there's
there's
one more.
74, 77, 78, and 81. There's two 81s. So I'll do these for $4 each. If somebody gets them all. So it's $5 or 5 bundles for 4, and that would make it $20. If anybody wants the rest of the Kennedys. Nope. All right. Hey, I found it. I found it.
Does
This was the missing coin, guys. Apparently it was under my mouse pad. Bo, this is the one that you wanted, so you get first shot at it. This was $3. Nobody else can have it till Bo says yes or no. It's all the same dates, Paul. Every one of the years we had 2 of each, and the 81s we had 3. Boo! Oh, I think Bo already left. Alright, well, anybody else? Because he said goodnight earlier. So anybody else want this one for $3? This was the missing coin from the beginning of the stream. 1930, 6 pence, Britain, 50% silver fine for $3.
He's still on. Ben, if Bo passes.
Well, that makes Impan technically the first, because Bo is not responding. So I'm going to give it to Impan. So this one is going to Impan. All right, awesome. So that I can take missing off of that coin now. Here, delete that. Yeah, as soon as my wife decides to like not walk off with my keyboard, she's like, "I'm out of here." Doesn't mind the fact that she still got my keyboard in her hand. Whatever. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Everybody have a great night. Like I said, we do have an errand we got to run real quick, and then when we get back, we'll get started on getting all the invoices sent out.
Have a good night, everyone. And we will see you all next week.